Hi guys, so tonight's video is going to be a video on what are some of your most amazing hidden talents, skills, abilities, gifts, whatever you want to call it, some of the best qualities that you have within you. And it's a little dark tonight, but I hope you still enjoy the video. We have 3 piles, pile 1, 2, and 3, and I also offer personal readings. You can find my link in the description box below for Skype, and you can message me on there if you're interested in that. Please also like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because it really does help out my channel and it means so much to me. So thank you to everybody who has already done so. You're awesome and I appreciate it very much. So we are going to get started with pile 1. For pile 1, let's see what we got here. We're going to read the channeled message first. And I wrote these the other day, so I don't remember exactly what was on them. I've been trying to find time for the video since then. You are starting to break out of your shell. Keep communicating. Keep opening your throat chakra. Your communication is highly powerful. You bring massive truths to light. Never lose this newfound freedom over your voice. You have the gift to change perceptions and ideas with your words. You are meant for big things in writing, social justice, social media, influencing, tarot reading, or psychology. So you're somebody who is a very creative thinker, somebody who really has a lot to offer the world in your ideas, your perceptions, in your inspiration, even just in stepping up into your power and taking your leadership role. You will inspire many others to go towards their dreams as well. You are somebody who really has the ability to craft a good story with your words. You may even really enjoy druidism as well. You're somebody who can really weave a good story, tell a good tale. You're somebody that really has very good skills in communicating to other people, in talking back and forth and conversing. You really get along very well with a lot of people. A lot of people really enjoy conversations with you. They leave them feeling very fulfilled, and they leave them feeling like there was an equal give and take from both parties. Like they had a lot to add, you had a lot to add. Everybody was listening to each other. You're a very good communicator, whether that be in writing, whether that be in voice, doesn't matter. We also have the crocodile, the bat, and the rabbit. And so you're also somebody who has a lot of telepathic type of abilities, where you can really pick up on what other people have going on a lot of times, which is probably part of the reason why you are so good at communicating with them as well. You can pick up on their fear, you can pick up on their insecurities, you can pick up on you're very observing as well, and you really watch others very closely. You may be paranoid at times, a little anxious and fearful of expressing what you know within you or what you understand from the world around you, but just know that those connections are real and you can really count on it and rely on it. Listen to your intuition, trust that more. Listen to how you're feeling in certain situations and really examine it. Be sure that you speak up more instead of feeling like you should keep your gifts and talents hidden. Yeah, you're going through a lot of massive energetic growth right now, and you really may be a little in and out, on and off, unsure about what you want to do creatively, but you have a lot of creative thoughts and ideas, and you're really going on this new journey, understanding a lot of new things, learning a lot of new things, gaining a lot of balance and peace within yourself, really bringing your passions and your emotions into an equilibrium and into a balance so that you can express yourself without fear or anxiety of being able to do so openly and honestly, and without feeling like you have to look over your shoulder all the time. So I think there's really a need here to just relax a bit, calm your stress down a bit, relieve that anxiety a bit, and just be able to open up to people on a human to human level, not worried about, what the person's intentions are and things like that, because I think you got a pretty good grasp of what their intentions are anyway. And when you allow fear and anxiety to get in the way, you don't listen to your intuition fully. You wouldn't be facing this if you couldn't handle it. And there may have even been, you might have been somebody who was drawn to maybe even a lot of people that were off and on, hot and cold, you know, in and out of your life, things like that. And you've really been able to put that aside and focus more on yourself as well. And I think that's a lot of what is going to help you to step up into your confidence and into your power and know that you have everything you need within you, and the universe will provide the rest. And this will all combine to really help you be able to open your throat chakra and express yourself more fully. And you've learned a lot on this journey that you have gone through as well. And that's also going to add to this writing ability and this speaking ability. Guard your heart, but not too much. Yeah, like I was saying before, you really, observe, watch, listen, and trust your intuition, but don't allow yourself to be so closed off and blocked off that you don't allow anyone in again because of the past things that you have gone through. Choose yourself. Self-love is love too. So it's time to love yourself, and that's what you've been really working on. That's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about you coming into balance with yourself and learning a lot of things, really going after your desires and your passions and your goals and your dreams. And there's a need, though, to release this anxiety or fear that goes along with that. Choose to take time to love you, to follow your passions, to follow your desires, to understand what you truly want and to go after it, to take that time for yourself to do that, and to be able to really dive deeply into your own things as much as you do for other people. I'm not saying don't do anything for other people, but in order to do more for other people, it's always best if we're taking care of ourselves, because then we can take care of others more fully and more capably. So that's what I have for this pile, and I would absolutely love to hear if this resonated with you and your situation in the comments below, or if you enjoyed this reading, please let me know, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So first, we're going to read this channeled message here, and it's been a couple days since I wrote it, so I don't remember exactly what's on it, but we're going to see, and I need to take a drink first. Ooh. There was a lot of talking in that first one. Sage a bit as well so that we can get rid of some of that energy. So we have, your creativity and ideas are a gift worth cherishing and nurturing. Keep expanding your imagination and connecting to your inner child. You could create a great work of art, whether it be music, painting, drawing, or any other creation. You are an artist. Believe in you and stop limiting yourself and your creations. So you are somebody very highly imaginative, highly creative, highly capable of creating something from nothing, absolutely nothing. You could take nothing and make an amazing treasure out of it. And you're probably somebody who collects a lot of trash and things like that and recycles it into new things. I could see something like that as well. If you are, let me know, because I could really see that one being something involved in this. You're somebody who's got a lot of ideas, a lot of a unique understanding of the world around you. You see beauty in everything and you create beauty everywhere you go. And sometimes you might be allowing what others may think of your work to hinder you and keep you held back and stuck in a box. And it's time to break out of that box, and it's time to really allow yourself to explore your passion, to explore your art, to explore who you are and put it into that art. It's time to put your emotions into it. Courage. The courage to not be fragile is a really good song. Go listen to the song Fragile. To allow yourself to be connected to it, but not so much that it hurts you personally if somebody else has a negative viewpoint on it. And also to have the courage and belief in your strength and your power and your magnetism in your art, and to allow yourself to release any kind of limits that you may be having on how you can do things or what you can do. And you're a really good multitasker, I feel, as well. So you might work on several projects at once as well. And just know that your projects are a lot more beautiful than you think they are, because this is a hidden talent or gift. And so you might be thinking that they're really not that great, and you may really hold them close to your chest and keep them tight to you, and you don't show them to other people. But it's time to come out of your shell and to have that courage to show them to other people. Yeah, we got massive heartbreak here. Maybe as a kid, there might have been a lot in your life where people made it sound like art was not a good thing. It wasn't something that you could make a living off. It wasn't something that was practical. Why would you be doing that? It's just a waste of time. You know, they made you really feel like everything you did art-wise wasn't good enough in some way, shape, or form. And there's a lot of scars on your heart from that. And you have a lot of pain and heartbreak that you have went through, and you've found so much self-love, or you are finding this self-love, and all of this beautiful emotion that you have gone through and turbulence has really found its way into your art, or soon will. And you will really be able to express some amazing things that really connect to people very emotionally through your art. And you really are as well coming to this, you're this very free-spirited person who's very independent. You don't mind working with others, but at the same time you don't get so attached and chained to it. And that's because you've learned from the past heartbreaks how to not get overly clingy, and how to love yourself so that you can love others better. And you know, there may even be a new romance coming in that may also help you to break out of your art shell a little bit as well. But remember to love you, to take care of you, to nourish you, and to know that you are beautiful, and everything that you create is beautiful as well. Stay in your own energy. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. Express your feelings. Exactly. You have overcome so much. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. So, you have been through a lot, and you may even have somebody that really hurt you very badly that's still in your life, that you know, still have as a close friend. You need to express your emotions about what happened, and art is a great way to do that. It can really help you to work through a lot of the pain and things like that, so that when you do address the person, you can address them in a much better energy. And as well, it will also help you to release energy, and it'll help you to replenish your own energy when you get connected to something that you truly love like that. And so that will help you in your energy protection and clearing and releasing and cleansing as well. And that will help you to be able to stay in your own energy. And just know that you have overcome a lot, that you have really overcome a lot. You've learned a lot from it, and you have a lot of good wisdom and inner guidance. And it's time to have courage and belief in you, and to really fully express your feelings to the world outside yourself through your art, and to just add your own loving touch to it, because this is something you're very, 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 very passionate about, and it will really fulfill you very immensely to really delve into your artistic and creative qualities and talents. And by the way, 13:33 was on the clock when I looked up. That's why I kind of stuttered for a second there. So the Ascended Masters are on your side. They're guiding you. They are watching over you. You gain a lot of wisdom from your connection to the Ascended Masters as well, because you're very much so in alignment with your path and with loving yourself to better love the world around you. And so this is really a very beautiful energy. You have a lot to offer the world through your art. Take that leap of faith in yourself and love you, and put your support and your energy into your creations and make it happen for you. You can do it. So, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if it fit you or your situation, if this sounds like you, in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear about you and what you're going through, and to hear about some of the art you do, because I myself am an artist, so I love art. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. Pile 3. 1444. So you guys really are coming into a very stable energy, a very stable foundation to build upon, or you're creating a stable foundation to build upon because you're coming into alignment with yourself very fully, and you're really enjoying life and living in the moment and just being able to celebrate your victories and your achievements as well. You think so different. Your mind and perceptions are true treasures. Keep opening and learning new things. You enjoy learning and put so much effort into your projects. Your ships will come in. You are someone who is always able to see the good in every situation. Keep focusing on and believing in the light. Even when it can't readily be seen, it is there to light your path. So yeah, you really are just very connected to the universe, very connected and aligned to your path, your purpose, to your guides. You're really very different of a thinker, and you offer a lot to this world through your different thoughts and your different perceptions and your different ideas on things. You really can light the way for a lot of other people as well. And you may be facing a lot of darkness in your life, or you may be coming out of this at this point. But just know that even when it is darkest, you can always find something good in the situation that you are in. You know, there's been a lot of times lately with how I'm living, because right at this moment I am homeless in a way. I have an RV. It's not in the best of shape though, so it's missing some of the greater amenities, but there's been a few times recently where I haven't had as much to eat or things like that. And there are some good things about going through what I'm going through at this moment. I have learned a lot of amazing things. I've seen a lot of the kindness of human beings. I've learned a lot about a lot of different people as well, and I've really gotten very close to some very amazing people. Even if right now they have a lot of shadows in their life and a lot of the things they're doing aren't the best in the world, they're amazing people, and they all have their own amazing things. And it's nice when you can see that ball of light and that hope and that good. There's been so many people I've been able to touch and help and be around and heal, and there's just amazing things that have come from my time like this. Not to mention, I was discussing with someone earlier tonight actually, in Haiti, they eat dirt cookies. You can look it up. They eat dirt cookies with almost no nutritional value whatsoever, but it at least keeps their stomach from being empty. I could have it worse because I have not had to resort to eating dirt cookies at this point. So there's always some sort of light that you can find, because even those kids that are eating the dirt cookies in that video, they just look so happy. We could all really learn a lot from kids, because they always seem to look on the brighter side until it's kind of beaten out of them as they go. Anyway, that was a lot. This is supposed to be about what your special hidden talents, gifts, and abilities are. You think so different. That's why we're getting into such compassionate things, and I got like on the verge of tears here. It's very emotional. You are very, very, very deep and emotional and sensitive and beautiful. It's an empath energy. Hello, fellow empath. You're very sensitive, very emotional, you have a very, very deep, deep ocean and wealth of beauty and compassion, forgiveness, empathy, love, care, understanding. You are somebody very, very, very beautiful. Just make sure that you have good boundaries in place, because as being somebody like this, humans are opportunists. You can't really blame them for taking what you're allowing them to take, what you're giving them freely. You're giving it to them freely. So you got to make sure that you are putting a limit on how much you are willing to give, and that they're giving to you too, and you're allowing yourself to receive. So your beauty lies far within. You may be very, very, very beautiful and alluring on the outside as well, but your beauty is something that is very deep inside of you. You are very amazing, and no matter what you have been through, you always come out wiser, stronger, more understanding, more caring. You always have these massive rebirths in your life where you just come up out of the shadows and you're just reborn into this whole new being again. You change a lot and you really allow your mind to be broadened and opened by other people as much as you try to go around and open other people's minds. Because I think that you really enjoy doing that as well. Oh, we had one more of these. We have the starfish one as well. Yeah, you could deal with a lot of shallow people. Or you may put on a persona of being shallow around other people so they don't see your beauty as a weakness. Don't do that. Allow yourself to be, oh, so rock forever. That's a really good song. Shine like the star that you are. Don't allow other people to push you into hiding this beautiful side of yourself, and don't allow yourself to harden your heart because of the cruel people out there. You got this. I believe in you. It's a hard process to go through sometimes, but that will allow you to come more authentically into this beautiful power you have within you to transform others around you, to transform yourself, to really touch the hearts of everyone you come into contact with. You really touch people very deeply. Yeah, there's been a lot of unequal give and take and a lot of burdens that were placed on you that were not yours. And you've walked away from a lot of these unfair situations because you saw the truth, or you soon will be doing this. It's time to leave behind anything that is not serving you and your highest good. That is not somebody who is willing to give for what you are a beautiful, amazing person. You deserve people in your life that are beautiful and amazing people that are going to do the same for you as you do for them. They do exist out there. And it's time to really put down the burdens of the past and the pain and the hurt you went through with the people who were not giving, because you saw that for what it was and you walked away. And if you didn't, you very soon will be doing this. And you are taking actions to create hope, optimism, joy, peace, and love. And you help other people leave behind these tragedies as well, and the burden that it creates, and to see the truth and to really look deeply at the situation on both sides of the situation and see that both people were hurting and they were both hurting each other because of their pain. And loving yourself is the way that you can really heal this and be able to give, not only give, but receive as well. Some people have a really hard time giving, other people have a really hard time receiving. The people who have a hard time giving, a lot of times it's because they've never really had anybody in their corner their whole life, so they're trying to look out for number one because nobody has been there for them, or they just feel like nobody has been there for them. And the ones who have a hard time receiving are the ones who were always made to feel like everything was their fault and they needed to do something to fix it. And so they're constantly scrambling to make sure everyone around them is happy. And that's not a good way to live either. There is a nice happy medium and balance in the middle there, where it's very, very beneficial and very positive for both sides of the interaction. And you are somebody who has the ability to be able to take up this responsibility, to be able to give and to walk away when it's not reciprocated, and to be able to continue on giving and being generous, but when it's taken advantage of, to see the truth and to walk away. So trust in your intuition very highly. Recognize your abilities. You bring happiness and love and light to this world. You're a light worker. No regrets. You did your best. You have everything you need within. So you did your best. You have everything you need within you. And once you realize that, the universe will all come into alignment, because you will really be loving yourself and taking care of yourself and standing strong on your own, and you will start to recognize more and more the abilities that you really do have. And you need to leave behind some of the pain and regret of some areas where maybe you might have been a little bit shallow and weren't giving as much as you feel like you should have been in those times as well. It's time to leave that behind. If you can forgive the other person, you can forgive yourself too. Everyone deserves forgiveness, understanding, care, and compassion, especially when they're working hard to change their things from the past and become something new. It does take time to, gain that trust back and that friendship back, or whatever situation. It takes time to gain those things back. but it can be done. You just have to be patient. So, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear if this resonated with you or who you feel like you are on the inside in my comments below. And I really do enjoy hearing from you guys a lot. And I hope that you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.